Today on Catherine Learns Stuff, I'm going to walk you through making these cute paper Christmas balls for your Christmas tree and your Christmas decorations. So let's jump in. The first thing that I did was I cut out a bunch of these semicircles on my Cricut. So I've got about 60 sheets per color here of semicircles. What I didn't do on my Cricut is I didn't cut these because I only need a quarter circle, so I'm going to quickly cut these with scissors. I just find that I waste less paper if I just cut it by myself. So I'm going to cut these into semicircles, and then we'll be on to the next portion of it. So right here I'm set up to make 3 different ornaments. There's going to be a fully white one, a fully red one, and one that's red with some white accent pieces just to give it a different look. These, the fully white and the fully red, are a little bit smaller than the red and white one. And for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to focus on making one. So while I've been cutting all these pieces, my glue gun's been heating up, and it's important to know that there's like 120 of these roughly. So I'm not going to take a video of all of them. I'm just going to show you the concept of rolling them and gluing 1 or 2 of the first pieces to see what it looks like, and then you can continue with the video and not watch me roll 120 of these. So I just want to roll it a little bit like this into a nice circle, and then we're going to glue a bead right here along the edge. The smaller these are, the harder they're to work with, so I try not to make them too small because it makes it difficult to get them to work. And that's a piece glued. So I've got all of my pieces rolled up now. It took about an hour to do all these pieces, so it gives you a good idea of how much time you're going to need for this activity. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to start off with sort of the center circle and gluing a whole bunch of pieces together like so in a round to make just a circle. And then that's going to be sort of the middle part of the ornament. And it's going to go all the way around. So for the first one, I'm just going to take glue and put glue on both sides and start to glue this together. This is glued, I'm just going to start adding more pieces around on the top and the bottom. Before I do that though, I can just squish some of these pieces, make them a little bit rounder. And I can also do that during when I'm attaching the other pieces as well. Now you don't need to worry if it looks messy inside. That's all going to be hidden by the tubes. So now just carrying on adding more around each level. So now I've got 2 layers done, And I'm just going to keep adding more and more until I've got a semicircle. So this is going to start to turn into a semicircle on top. Now for the top part here, I'm just going to snip a little bit of the edges off here to fit in there nicely. Okay, so now that the top is done, I'm going to repeat this on the bottom, except now I have to work with one hand because I have to hold this up a little bit. So again, I'm going to have to cut some edges off here. Piece of black ribbon. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue into the spot here, and then put my ribbon right in so that I've got something to hang my ornament up with. I have a bunch of these semicircles left over. The last prototype that I made used a lot more, so it just depends on how many you put in here, and how tightly you squish them together will depend on how many you actually use, so it's hard to give it an exact number. I found that when I did 100 last time I needed to make more. This time I had 120 and I have a lot more than 20 left, so it just all depends. Now I'm going to put together my other colors and then we'll be all done. And there's all 4 of the Christmas balls finished. There's the red one in the middle, which I worked on in the video. I created another white one with the white pieces that I had. This is the red with white accent pieces. It's more red than white. And then with all the surplus pieces that I had, I made an additional red and white ball. These work great as hanging ornaments, but they also work well as just sitting ornaments that can go on your tree, or they can go on your coffee table or dinner table as a centerpiece. I hope you enjoyed this video on making paper Christmas balls. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Details of all the pieces that I used in this video are located down below in the description, as well as the address to my website where you can sign up for my newsletter and have access to all of my other projects. Thanks so much.